fun to get out there and play 2 games and get after it. And thought overall, top to bottom, our team played pretty well. And now it's time to move on from this to dialing into top 10 opponents. So great team effort, and excited to prepare for the next few games.
Coach, what was it like to have Katie Rowan back in the dome?
Katie's such a great person and was such a huge part of this program for a long, long time. And it was just nice to have her back. And first year head coach, I thought she did a great job and really worked well. And I think she had a bright future. So it was really nice to have her back in the dome. So nice to see her.
Coach, in the first game against Wagner, Rowan called a timeout halfway through the first half, and ended the Seahawks ended the half on a 2-1 run actually, and they seemed to play well. In this game, Marist called a timeout, 7 minutes in, and your team comes out and scores another 3 or 4 goals before the half ended. What were the differences between those two situations?
I think the first half today we really went after them with our and played our starting group. I think was a big factor in playing out throughout the half, right till almost the end of the half today. And we took the timeout. They took the timeout, and we just continued to press and play hard. And I thought they didn't give up, and they played the starters. I thought they had a great first half today in the second game.
Coach, what was it about the attack today that was able to have so much success against that Marist defense?
I think they've been having success. That starting attack group has just been playing unbelievable this year. If you log the minutes they played and what they've been able to do when they've been on the field, it's been amazing, and certainly been fun to watch.
What did you make of your ride today?
I thought our ride all year has been doing pretty well. We're still going to tweak it and adjust it, but I think it's just the effort level by the attackers is really been the key to the success. Riding right to the other 30 and swarming the ball and getting after it. And I thought, today was another good day for the ride.
Coach, in that first game against Wagner, the first 2 or 3 minutes, it seemed like the team was really just almost kind of working the ball around in a circle, and then 2 or 3 minutes in, it's like that kind of stopped, and it was more just cutting towards the middle and scoring. And I know during today's game, I heard you say that Riley played towards the middle. I heard you yelling at that at a certain point. Was there something in the middle of these defenses that you saw a hole that your team could exploit?
Well, I think the first defense was a little man-to-man, and it was just a matter of they were sliding to help and being organized and prepared. That when your player slides, that you're following it because you're the open player. And sometimes we get caught standing and watching when defenses go to slide, and we stay on the perimeter, and it really allows teams to play great defense. So, just a little mental focus on knowing if you're covered or you're not, and when you're not, step into a position where you're a threat.
Yeah, and also on a different note, the first 3 games of the year, your team seems to have dominated the draw in every game. In this game, it was 8-7 going into the first half, but your team still goes in with a huge lead. How did you guys manage to compensate for not being as well, not doing as well in the draw in the first half?
It's the way it goes sometimes. Sometimes you're in a rhythm and the ball's going your way, and sometimes it's not. And I think our team just stayed focused, and we really had to rely on the people coming off the line and to get those ground balls. And I'm just looking here. It was pretty even, and it was because we weren't dominating, getting the ball where we wanted to, and I thought Marist did a great job prepping for the draw and being ready for it.
You had multiple freshmen score today. What does it mean to get those freshmen kind of more involved in the offense?
It's been great. This last couple weekends, we pretty much played everybody, and when you can play 41 players, it's pretty amazing. And I think we did that twice today, and I think it's just great for them to develop some confidence, get some game experience, that's tough to do when you get into the season. And I think these valuable minutes hopefully will pay off down the road, when we get into the heat of the season.
Riley, you were such a big part of what the team was able to do in the second half here against Marist. You had 4 of the team's first 10 goals. What were you seeing from the defense, that allowed you to have success?
I guess I just saw opportunities to cut when I'm open. Sometimes they'd turn their back, and I'd just see the opportunity to go, and I knew Kayla would be there to pass it, so it just kind of worked out.
And I know last weekend, on the 3 position shots, you didn't have as much success, but today you were able to score 2 goals in that second game. What was different this week?
I guess I just focused more on knowing where to shoot this game, I guess.
Kayla, I've noticed you throughout the course of both games switching sticks a few times. I'm assuming you have a different stick for the draw and a different stick that you like to play on offense with. But it seemed like you had like 2 orange sticks that you were going back and forth with. Is that just preference? Like, what's that all about?
Yeah, it's just mixing it up with draw. We're using different sticks for the draw and stuff. So just switching back and things like that.
Like the 2 orange ones. Is that just are they both like are they both just like for attack, or do you use them for whatever? Or does it matter? I've seen you play with like 2 orange ones and 1 white one. And I don't know what's what. So is that just your preference, or what is that all about?
Yeah, it's just where I can get my stick and things like that.
Any more questions?
Kayla, you were a big facilitator usually on the goal scoring side, but today you had a lot of assists. What were you seeing out on the field that was just you were just finding other people getting open, or were you just more inclined to pass today?
Yeah, I think it's just how the defense plays us and how our teammates are open and things, especially against a zone. We're looking to pass more, and I think Riley got open a lot in both games, and it was just easy passes to her for her to finish. So.
Hallie, I saw you kind of pointing at the stat sheet there, kind of giggling while Coach was talking. Anything in particular on the stat sheet that was kind of standing out?
I think we were just laughing about Syracuse fouls 39 to Marist fouls 8. That's what I was laughing at.
Coach doesn't look as amused here.
Sorry.
Kayla or Hallie, if one of you could answer it. There was this sequence in the first half where Kayla, you won the draw and you outled a pass like 30 yards down the field to Hallie. You guys scored in 7 seconds. Is that something you guys worked on or like talked about like right before the draw, or like how did that come about?
No, we don't really work on that. Hallie just does a really great job of pushing it upfield and does a good job of getting open long, especially when everyone's crashing in. She does a good job of that. So we're just lucky that she could finish on that play.
And Hallie, you seem to have some success today in this game, creating for other teammates when you're standing behind the goal. Were you able to see things with that like a better vantage? Like, why did you get so much success from that role today?
I think it was just my teammates catching the ball when they had the opportunity, and like Kayla said, playing against the zone, it opens things up, so there was a lot of opening. So I think everyone was on the same page today, and credit to my teammates for catching the ball, and so it was a great success today.
Aaron Coleman made a couple saves, and I saw the bench kind of go crazy. What was that all about?
Just getting fired up for a goalie.
Aaron transferred from Marist.
Yeah. So we're happy to have her, and she made some big saves out there, and we were all pumped up for her.
All right, thanks, guys.